What's going on, guys, and welcome to a new video. As you can see, it's a change of scenery, and guys, so much has happened over the last few weeks. And for those of you that don't even follow me on Instagram, you might not even have noticed, but for the last 5 to 6 weeks I have been traveling through the United States. We went from went from Amsterdam to New York, spent a few days in New York, then got a plane from New York to LA, spent a few days in LA, and then basically we done this road trip through the Grand Canyon, went through all the parks, Yosemite Park, Sequoia Park, we went through Joshua Tree, Death Valley, and then basically made our way back up to San Francisco. And like I said, been doing that for about 5 to 6 weeks while the agency was running on autopilot. Obviously, you know, I have got people in place working on the agency. Basically the course, Lifestyle Design Mastery, the playbook, everything was automated. The only thing I did was stay active in the Facebook group, but other than that, there's even been a few days where I had no internet connection whatsoever. We were in, I think it was Sequoia National Park, and basically there was no connection, and no one had cell service. We had to use a map because even our sat nav was without reception connection. But like I said, guys, the last 5 weeks, all the videos that you've seen have all been pre-recorded. So basically a big chunk of my life was not documented because all the videos were recorded before that, and then I had 5 to 6 weeks where the only thing I really did was be active on Instagram stories and then post a few images on Instagram. But other than that, not been doing the YouTube, so I feel like I'm quite rusty here as well. But like I said, guys, so much has happened because I've come back from the trip and we have basically bought office space. Well, not necessarily bought, we've rented office space. We've gotten 2 really big clients. The 2 biggest clients, which is quite funny actually, because we landed the biggest client this agency has ever landed, and then right off the back of that, we landed another client which was just as big. So 2 extremely big clients. I can't mention the names or anything like that. We signed NDAs, like the documents are that thick. There's so many forms and everything that we needed to fill out, and this office is also part of that deal. So I can't really show you guys too much of the office. I will document as much as I possibly can, but in terms of like the outside, I'm not allowed to show any names, stuff like that. But this is going to be a really big project. It's a fixed fee plus a rev share, and the rev share is obviously, you know, what we're doing it for. This is going to basically, you know, turn this into a 7-figure business. So I'm really excited about that. Anxious, nervous, everything, you know, everything you can expect from all this. Like I said, we did need the office space because we are rapidly expanding. In terms of the business, we've also started a new business. So we've got Brandpreneur, and then we've got the Brandpreneur holding company above that, and then we've got another business unit alongside Brandpreneur, which is going to focus on consulting and media buying. And then obviously we've got Brandpreneur, which is, you know, complete social media marketing. And this client is slightly different than what we usually do, because obviously, you know, it is with a rev share rather than a fixed fee, which we normally do with social media marketing. And the reason for that is because this is pure performance marketing. Okay, so rather than building a brand, building, you know, a long-term like marketing strategy, this is pure, you know, performance marketing, pure short-term, you know, aggressive. I can't even explain it properly without, you know, mentioning too much about the company, but let's just keep it at this. It's performance marketing, it's got a rev share attached to it, and, you know, we are not really building a brand, we are just basically taking over you know, their side of the internet with a very aggressive marketing strategies. Like I said, guys, there's not a lot that I can tell just now. I will reveal as much as I possibly can in later videos. As you can tell, it's a little bit rusty with the YouTubes. Funny how 5 weeks of not, you know, recording myself, how quickly sort of like the YouTube flow goes down. I felt like I was quite into the videos. It was easy to record previously, a little bit more difficult now, but we'll get back into the swing of things. Basically what I want to start doing is documenting more as well on my YouTube channel. The last, let's say, 20 videos have been very informative. I want to do more documenting again, obviously because of the new office. You know, this is the biggest investment that I've ever made, you know, with the office. We basically pay a very high monthly rent, let's call it rent, and you know, just new things happening, exciting times, and I just want to document all of this for basically the same purposes of documenting Brandpreneur. You know, if it goes right, I can look back on a great journey. If it goes wrong, I can see, you know, where I went wrong, and at least have that for my, you know, own development and growth and experience, etc. So guys, this is basically just a quick update video. Another thing that is in the pipeline is basically I call it branding team. You know, basically what I want to do is because the Joshua Daniel brand and Lifestyle Design Mastery and Brandpreneur, it's all sort of meshed into one. So basically, if you know me as a person, or if you follow my journey, you basically know what everything is. I want to basically separate all these business units and have Joshua Daniel, the brand, of Lifestyle Design Mastery, the brand, or the make, the company, whatever you want to call it, and then Brandpreneur with, you know, the new business unit. Have all these business units separated and then under the Brandpreneur holding company. Okay, this again, new for me, no idea if I'm actually going to do it in this way, if, you know, business units are going to fall off, if we're going to add more business units to it. But for this, I want to, you know, gather a branding team or a team of people that can help me with, you know, this transition and help me, you know, really build this out. So what I mean by that is someone who can help me manage my YouTube content. If you are familiar with Gary Vaynerchuk, basically a D-Rock type of person. You already have people for this in the pipeline, guys. This is not like a job interview or anything like this. You know, we've got people that were basically getting ready for this job. So all the positions are filled, so please do not send me any DMs or anything like that. But someone who can help me with my YouTube content, help me with my, you know, overall social media. Kind of ironic, you know, a social media manager or, you know, a digital marketer needing help with his own social media. It's just because I do not have the time. I know how to do it, I know how to create content, I know how to edit videos, I know how to publish posts, but I just have not got the time to do it for myself. As you can see, you know, on my Instagram, I used to post every single day. Now I only post once every 2 weeks or something like that. I try to stay as active as I possibly can with Instagram stories, but I can already tell that I'm going to be very, very busy over the next few weeks and months, you know, depending on how long this deal is. This is my first like long-term deal. Usually we sign contracts, or we get the clients to sign contracts for 3 months. This is a 24-month deal, so, you know, very excited. But again, you know, it's all new for me, so I'm basically learning as I go along, and I do want to document that journey for you guys so you can see what's going on as well. For, you know, if you have become or get into this situation, become, you know, a social media marketer with his own office. Okay guys, so that was enough rambling on for today. 8-minute video. Like I said, I will explain more, show more, tell more, you know, within the next couple of videos, and I will get into a bit more detail of how this new client, how we're going to set everything up for this new client, how performance marketing actually works, because obviously, you know, my fee is based on how I perform, whereas especially when you're starting out, you know, the social media marketing way is okay, because, you know, you get your fixed fee whether you perform or not. With this, basically how much I earn is based on how I perform. Now we do have a fixed fee of 5,000 a month that we get regardless, but obviously, you know, with the size of this client, the amount of work, etc., you know, everything is basically based on that rev share. So we get a percentage of how much we make this client, and that is obviously what makes everything so exciting, and why we've basically, you know, made this as big as it is with the office and with, you know, the new employees, etc. Which is another thing I want to get into, is basically we want to start getting people on payroll now, because, you know, that time has come, and it's actually, well, it's probably, you know, more profitable for the business if we get people on a fixed salary on payroll, rather than, you know, with commission per client or per performance. So like I said, there's so much going on, guys, and I am going to try and document as much as I possibly can. But for now, it's Friday, it's 6:45, and the office is in Amsterdam. I do not live in Amsterdam, I live half an hour away from it, so I'm going to have to get a train in a minute, and then you know, go home for the weekend, because I have been spending like 12-hour days in this office to get everything up and running. So I am going to wrap up this video. Like this video if you thought this was interesting and you want to know more about it. Comment down below, what it is specifically that you want me to start with. Start with explaining, what you'd like to see from my channel next. Subscribe to the channel for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.